Hey everyone, it's Presley of ActOutGames. I'm here, and today we're going to be playing a game called Chronology.
For family game night!
Yes, and you guys know that we really love to do educational games for family game night, and this one is all about history, which is one of my favorite subjects ever, and it's really fantastic, and I just love learning about history. And the aim of the game, from what I understand, I haven't played it yet, is to make a timeline of events that happen. There are a bunch of cards that have different events on them, and you try to put them in order of how you think they happened. And that's all I really know about it.
All right, so first you have to decide. Let me flip up here.
You go first?
No. Are we gonna choose? Are we gonna play the yellow side or the blue side of the cards, Cooper?
Yellow because they're counting. Yellow because they're counting.
Blue.
Okay, we're gonna play blue.
Okay, fine.
Okay.
It's Todd. Close enough.
So everybody picks one blue card. Cooper, take one card.
You can get a card. Oh, that one's
Be careful, try not to bend them.
Wait, that one's green. The one behind it. I like.
Okay, Presley.
Aha. This one is.
Mommy.
Am I allowed to show it?
Yeah, so you can. It becomes your card.
The yellow side.
All right, and you read. We'll each read ours, and we each build our own timeline. Okay, so if we start off, this is your first piece of your timeline. So mine is the Japanese city of Edo is officially renamed Tokyo, which means Eastern Capital, in 1868. So
Yeah, mine's 1 year after yours.
that is the start of my timeline. Okay,
I remember that from the History of Japan
Cooper.
video.
Let me see that. Okay, so Cooper's says Chicago immediately begins rebuilding after a great fire destroys much of the city. It is later nicknamed the Second City. That's where Second City, like the comedy group, comes from. So 1871 is when the Chicago fire. So that's your timeline. Abba?
Mine is a periodic table of elements is published by Dmitri Mendeleev.
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 Yep.
Yep.
And what year?
Two E's. In 1869.
1869. Okay, so that's your starting timeline, Mommy.
Okay, mine says Leo Tolstoy finishes writing his epic novel
Ooh, War and
War and
Peace?
Peace
Yeah.
in 1869.
Oh, you guys have the same year.
Hey,
Hey!
guys.
So
That's
what
kind
does
of
that
cool.
mean?
Wait, I wonder if they're in order. Yeah, okay, I'm going to shuffle these up a little bit. We'll all start around the same time period. I don't know if they go in chronological order right now because ours are all pretty close to
Yeah.
each other. So I'm going to shuffle them up and then we'll continue play. Remember, there was a big fire in Chicago in 1871. That's a long time ago, okay? So now I'm going to take the next card and I'm going to read something that happened. And you have to guess if it happened before or after
Okay.
the Chicago fire. You ready? A hot air balloon is used by a military for the first time. It is used as an observation post by the French army. So do you think that the first air balloon that ever went up in the sky was before or after the big fire in Chicago?
Before.
It was before. It was in 1794. Okay, so Cooper, put that before.
Okay, so when
Don't mix them up. Leave them in the order.
when we get to the end of the game, are we going to count who has the most cards?
Well, it's supposed to be the first person that gets 10 things in their timeline. We may modify that and make it shorter for the video, but that's the goal, okay? And then normally what would happen, Cooper, is you would read Abba a thing and she would guess before or after, but we're not going to do that because
I can't read, but you
can't
can
read yet, so I'll read it to Abba
read
too.
it out.
Okay, you ready? Samurai are officially prohibited from wearing swords in Japan.
Officially
And
prohibited.
it was before or after what? What's yours again?
1869.
What happened?
A periodic table of elements.
Yes. So was the periodic table codified before or after samurai were prevented from wearing swords?
I'm gonna say this happened after. I think so.
No,
It wasn't really?
no, it didn't. And so, Mommy, you get to decide if this happened before or after your card.
My card?
So you guys have the same year. And Abba
Okay.
gets
Oh yeah.
before,
So we have
and
the
she
same
was
year.
wrong.
Okay. That happened before. Sorry. That happened after. That happened after.
Too late. Okay. Still not before 1869.
After. It was after.
Okay, nobody got that one. Everybody gets to try until it gets back to the person reading.
I'll pick my card, but you don't have to read it.
Okay, now it's Mommy's turn.
Sorry, I was distracted.
Do you want to read one for Mommy?
Hey, I kind of know about this. The 7-Year War begins. It involves most world powers, and it is considered the first global military war. 7-Year War.
Before or after War and Peace was written?
Before.
Yes, it was before War and Peace was written. There you go.
What year was it?
What year?
It was 1756.
1756.
The Coca-Cola Company changes the recipe.
Like new Coke? Or is this already Coke Zero's new recipe?
Not that new. For their popular cola. However, consumer backlash forces the company to return to the original formula 79 days later.
Okay, I think that was after
It
1868.
was. And it was a disaster, and you remember it, right?
Totally a disaster. As will be new Coke Zero.
Yes.
Mark my words. New Coke Zero is gonna be. I've gone back to Diet Dr. Pepper because new Coke Zero is so terrible.
Jacques Cartier set sail, I think that's how you say it, hoping to discover a western passage to Asia. He finds what is now known as Newfoundland and the Gulf of St. Lawrence.
I was like, it's not Newfoundland, it's Newfoundland.
It's Newfoundland.
I hate that. I was talking about this with someone the other day.
Oh yeah, Newfoundland. Yeah.
I hate that.
I'm gonna say it's before 1868.
Yes, it's way before.
1534. That's cleaning up. Look at that. I got a 4 timeline going.
Please give me next.
So this is actually a really cool game.
Yes.
But for educational purposes, this is actually going in our homeschool log of educational activities for the kids. Because we're learning about history, right? I'm learning about history. Kissing is banned in England to prevent the spread of disease.
What?
They made it illegal to kiss so people wouldn't get sick.
Did that stop anyone is the question.
I believe that is. I think that would be after when they found out hanging out with a sick person was
That's a good guess, yeah.
Was it a long time ago or not a long time ago? That sounds like something they would have done a long time ago.
All my cards.
It is before. How do you know?
Because I just do.
I think Mommy's cheating.
I'm not cheating. I didn't even see that.
Mommy was looking while I'm holding the
How
thing.
was it?
So she
That
knows
seems
what
like
year
that
it
would
was.
be before
And it could have come around to
1794.
her. And she could have, but Mommy's, Mommy doesn't play fair. Mommy's very competitive when we play games, and that's right up her alley.
Me and Daddy are tied up.
We're tied now? Oh my goodness. All right, first female king of Poland.
Okay, I'm gonna say it's before. Yeah.
13.
They didn't have kings and queens.
1384, that's pretty early.
Yay.
Okay.
I know my Polish history.
It's a guy that plays golf for a living,
Did good.
and he did good. He won all the golf matches. When do you think people were playing golf relative to the other things that you have?
What?
Here.
I'm not gonna go in there. I'm not gonna go there.
Yeah, don't go there.
Hey, please! I got onto your games here.
1391.
Okay, you're on to Presley's games.
Okay, where do you
want to put
Your
it?
timeline.
So, it's probably here or here.
You're right. The first one you said, I want to give you credit for. All right, the first edition of the Saturday Evening Post is published.
Oh, sorry.
Mommy is cheating again. So Mommy doesn't get to guess this one if it makes it to her. The first edition of the Saturday Evening Post is published.
So,
A newspaper.
a newspaper is published. The first one.
Not the first newspaper, but an early newspaper.
Where in your timeline did you think it is?
Right here.
That's right. Totally right, Cooper. Daniel Gabriel Fahrenheit develops a new standardized temperature scale. The guy that, Fahrenheit, when we say it's like 80 degrees outside, that's 80 degrees Fahrenheit. And this is the guy that invented Fahrenheit, the system of measure.
Wait, so is Fahrenheit is temperature according to the way a human is feeling it, and Celsius is the way temperature is feeling perceived by water? Or maybe it's the other way around.
What? Wow.
Sure.
Perceived by water?
That made no sense.
Sentient water of some sort? Perceiving
No, okay.
They're just different temperatures.
I know, but they're measured in different ways, like how hot the thing
Oh,
is that you're... Like,
well, so Celsius, like water boils at 100 and freezes at 0.
yeah, okay, so it's measured by water, while Fahrenheit is measured by...
When humans boil and freeze.
It's measured by how hot it is according to a human. So like 100% is really hot, 130% is really, really hot, and 70% is...
Degrees.
Yeah.
Not percent. Degrees. Okay. All right.
Okay.
All right. I think we got there though.
I have my answer
Okay.
right here.
Oh no.
For it.
No, it wasn't before everything. Abba, Fahrenheit.
Everything. Fahrenheit was invented here.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, nice.
1724. All right. The British Empire adopts the Gregorian calendar. It divides the year into 12 months with a leap year occurring every 4 years.
Mommy doesn't get it.
You just looked. I've got it on camera. You just looked. Here we go.
Oh.
I'm not looking. Why do you keep saying I'm looking?
I just look over at you because you're reading. Okay.
Let's see one
The
more.
double helix structure of DNA is
Please don't get it.
discovered
Please don't get it.
by
Please don't get it.
scientists
Please don't get it.
Watson and Crick.
Please don't get it. Please don't get it. Don't get it.
Plural?
Yes.
Please don't get it.
Scientist.
Yes. Daddy wins.
Even without cheating.
Mommy is disqualified anyways.
Cooper, second place.
Wait, how much did he get?
He's got 9, right?
Me too.
Oh, second place. Well, see, this is what cheating gets you. It doesn't even work, so don't do it. Cooper, was this fun?
Yeah, yes, let's play on the other side now.
Okay,
Ooh,
Abba, you want to get us out of here?
Don't light. Okay, yeah, that's, thank you so much for watching. This is a really cool game. There'll be a link in the description. I was really conflicted between saying doobly-doo and description. There'll be a link in the doobly-doo to where you can check out this video, this game. It's really, really cool and really fun. I highly recommend you give it a play for anyone who is a history buff or just generally interested in history.
Where did you
or just
get
want
it?
to play a card game.
Amazon.
You can get it on Amazon. There'll be a link in the description where you can buy it. It's really cool. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to press that subscribe button to see more videos like this, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye!